So, Meriwether Lewis, I'm going to be interviewing you today. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on the show, Chuck.
So, how old were you when you led the expedition?
I was 28 years old, and I think I was pretty well qualified for leading this expedition.
Were you ever in a militia or armed force?
Yes. I joined a militia during the Whiskey Rebellion, and I've stayed in it ever since.
Who was your co-leader and how old was he?
His name was William Clark, and he was at the age of 32 when we first started the expedition, and I met him during my military service. And we were both amateur scientists, and we both conducted trade with the Native Americans.
When did the expedition leave St. Louis?
We finally left in 1804 and started our way up the Missouri River. We met lots of Native Americans along the way. Most of them were friendly, and without their help, we would have never made it all the way to the Pacific.
So, did you meet any important people?
Yes. Along our journey, we met a woman named Sakagaway, and she joined our group as a guide.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for this commercial break. This just how the Lewis and Clark expedition really went. Makes us so mad we want to cry. How the Lewis and Clark expedition really went? Well, this shows them crossing the Missouri River. This is them going through the forest. It even shows them going over the Rocky Mountains. Whoa, this is not good. Get behind the scenes footage with Lewis and Clark. Did you have any difficulties on your trip?
Yes, we did. When it was getting close to winter, we had to cross a big mountain range, and we barely made it.
Okay, so when did you finally reach the Pacific?
Well, it took us 18 months, and we walked about 4,000 miles before we arrived.
Wow, that's a long way. When did the expedition return?
We finally made it back in September 1806, and we had collected valuable information on the people there, plants, animals, and the geography of the West. The journey provided inspiration to a nation of people eager to move westward.
Thank you, Meriwether Lewis. It's been good interviewing you.
Thank you for having me.